Good morning. I currently have these sitting on my paper towels because I'm too lazy to go find my tripod. So this actually works really well. It's a good height. So this morning, what are we doing today? I know that I said that I wasn't going to vlog like every day, but look at me. I'm vlogging every day. And it's kind of like, I don't know. It's nice. Like I feel good about it. So I'm just going to keep doing it. I know that there's a decent amount of you guys that are enjoying it, so I love that I'll be able to look back on these. I love that I'm getting to share some recipes with you guys. So I did go ahead and take the Oreo balls off of the wax paper and put them in a bag. So it doesn't look like this is that much, but like I said, they're very dense. They're very dense, and you don't need like to eat a lot of them at one time to like get that chocolate craving that you want, you know? So I think this morning for breakfast, I'm going to attempt to make Luca banana pancakes again. I'll show you guys the recipe for that. I'm gonna do my best to make them a little better this time. So last time my banana ratio was off, which the recipe that I was following, all it said was 1 small banana. And I was like, all I have is a big banana and I'm just gonna use that. Well, I didn't realize that if I put in too much banana, it would just make them kind of more moist. They weren't mushy per se, but they were like a little on the moist side. These banana pancakes literally taste like banana bread. They're so delicious. I had a couple bites of one of them to just like make sure they were edible, and I was like, that's so good. So I've got my coffee. He's in the back room playing, and I just uploaded yesterday's vlog, so that's live. I've also been linking all of my vlogs as I upload them on my Instagram, so if you don't have like my post notifications on YouTube turned on, which if you just go down and click the little bell, it'll like give you a push notification when I post on YouTube and let you know there's a new video. If you don't have that, or like just like using Instagram more, I also have been posting in my story the thumbnail and like a link every day as I've been publishing the YouTube videos. So if you want to follow along that way, you can too. My Instagram's always linked below. But yeah, I guess let me go enjoy my coffee and then we'll do breakfast. He woke up a little bit earlier today than he has the past couple days, and he didn't sleep as well last night. He slept a 5-hour stretch, a 2-hour stretch, then a 4.5-hour stretch. So I missed the 9-hour stretch. That was really nice, but he does it every once in a while, but it's never consistent. I always think like, this is the day he's gonna start sleeping through the night, and then the next night he's like, haha, no. But I'm gonna go enjoy my coffee. Got my bananas here. I may do like a double recipe, so I have enough for this weekend. These pancakes are also freezable, so that's good. And then I am making the Crockpot Meatloaf today, so you guys have that to look forward to later in the vlog. So I found a tripod, and while he is entertained in the back room, he's just back there having time with his life, playing with his toys. I'm gonna go ahead and whip up the banana pancakes. At least this thing, I swear to God, best purchase of 2024 so far. I did buy it because a lot of the little recipes that I was finding on like Instagram, which is where I found this one, had like a blender or something like that, and I was like, you know, I had a magic bullet for a while, but it just got so gross so quickly, so I figured this one would be better. These are okay. So I'm gonna take my recipe and I think I'm gonna double it. We'll see how this works. So I'm gonna take my banana and I'm gonna add my banana to my food processor first. I'm just gonna kind of like, oh, you guys can't see anything. So I'm gonna chunk my banana up, add it in, throw this away. So the oats that I have been using are just Quaker oats, old-fashioned, and they work perfectly fine. So we're gonna do a double of this. So it's 1/4 cup of oats. So, oh shoot. 1, 2. Now here's the part that I'm not sure about. Do I use 2 eggs? Do I use 1 egg? I also always crack my fresh eggs into something because I've got the fear of God in me that like it's a bad egg or there's something in the egg. Because all of a sudden my Facebook page has just randomly decided to show me crazy fresh egg things people have found in their eggs. So it's a fear. Okay, do I use a second egg? Could I add the second egg later on? We're just gonna use the second egg. In my head, I'm like, what could go wrong? I don't know. A lot, maybe. All right, another good egg. All right, y'all. All right, and then you're gonna need 1/3 teaspoon of baking powder. So we're gonna do 2/3 of a teaspoon of baking powder. So drop that in, lock this into place. I'm gonna put it on puree, so it's like a nice thin consistency, and we're gonna puree it. I think that's good. Like, I think this looks like a better consistency than what I had last time. So it is almost like a pancake batter consistency. So I think we did it, y'all. I think we did it. It says lightly oil a non-stick skillet. Was that light? I don't know. Seemed like kind of a lot. All right, so we're gonna put this on medium. And then I'm going to start dropping these in, flipping them as they cook. I'm gonna hope that these work out a little better than our last round that we did last week. And if they did, I will update my little cookbook with like the new recipe that I came up with. So I'm excited. These are so good. I may even have a couple myself. If you were making these for yourself, do you know what would be delicious in it? The peanut butter Reese's chips. Those would be delicious. Okay, so these turned out way better than my first round ever turned out. So I think this consistency is much more what the recipe was calling for. So his are done. I made 2 for myself with the peanut butter chocolate chips. So I'm excited to try those for you guys. See how those are, because that sounds delicious. And like I said, it just tastes like banana bread. Super simple ingredients, and yeah. All right, I got Luca. So I just kind of tear his little pancake up into little like bite-size-ish pieces for him, and he's gonna go to town on that. Turn his monitor off so the battery doesn't die. Mommy's got some too. Mommies are hot though. That's delicious. But he's loving it. He's become such a little foodie baby, and I'm like so proud of him and just so obsessed. He really hasn't found a food that he doesn't like so far, which has been amazing. So I hope he stays unpicky, but I know the picky days are coming. Do you love it? I pulled my bangs back because tomorrow I'm washing my hair for our trip, and I'm just ready to have them out of my face for like a day. And so don't mind like this Luke. I put Luca down for his nap, but he is fighting his first nap, so he's just kind of laying in bed, got one arm out of the crib. Yeah, he's just like rubbing the rail. I wish he'd flip over on his stomach, because I feel like when he falls asleep like this, he tends to not take his full nap because he's uncomfy, and then he wakes up quickly. So instead of waiting for him to fall asleep like I normally do to start these vlogs during his nap, I'm gonna go ahead and just start cooking now. So you have two options for this meatloaf. You've got a 3-hour option and a 6-hour option. Let me go ahead and open my cookbook to my meatloaf. So I add all of my recipes that I try and then end up liking into my, damn, that's delicious, cookbook. And I don't know, I'm very much like I like writing things down. Yes, I could keep these on my iPad in GoodNotes, but to me, I just like having a physical copy to look at. Yeah, I just like it. It's got like, you know, all the little information, how long it takes, what you rate it, your notes down at the bottom. I've had this for 3 years now. How many recipes are in it? Not that many, but like it's growing slowly. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys, point you guys into the bowl, and we're gonna start our meatloaf recipe. So we're gonna use up the rest of our onion. In the process of just me grabbing the onion, Luca fell asleep, so that's exciting. All right, so we're gonna chop our onion up. All right. So, okay. This time I heard my camera turn off. Fucking rude. That was very loud. So I'm not sure what's going on with my phone. It's a brand new phone, but I guess it helps to not have it on silent, because I heard my camera go doot doot, and I knew that it turned off this time. So, what little ghost in my house isn't liking me vlog? Let me see what my next step needs to be. I haven't made this meatloaf in a while. So now I'm gonna take 2 pounds of ground beef. Does anybody just also hate raw meat? Something about raw meat, man, grosses me out. So now we're gonna grab our, I'm gonna read it off really quick. Breadcrumbs, garlic, Italian seasonings, an egg, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, and barbecue sauce. It's a lot. Okay, so I gathered everything I needed, and I'm going to put it together. I'm also going to bring my recipe over here so I can quit having to turn around. With Worcestershire sauce, I just kind of like, and I finished this one up, which is perfect. A couple good shakes. you know, measure with your heart with your onion powder. Measure with your heart with your garlic powder. I like to use these Everything Italian pizza pasta bread and dipping seasonings. It just adds a little pizzazz to my meatloaf. Not me literally talking about a ghost and like something thuds behind me. Hello? I have no idea what that was, and I wonder if you guys could hear it. Gross. All right, minced garlic. So 3 cloves. So I usually do like 3 spoonfuls, which may be a lot, but we love our garlic here. So I also went ahead, washed and cracked my egg off camera. Give it a little look-see. Looks fine. Add that in. Boom, boom, boom. Did that. Boom, boom. Onion powder, garlic powder. Oh, pepper. Forgot about pepper. So I like to pour my pepper in my the top of my pepper container, because the holes in the container are kind of big. And one time I had a pepper fiasco and accidentally put way too much pepper in a dish. Like the lid came off, and now I have pepper PTSD. So pepper, Worcestershire sauce, did that. All right, and now we'll do breadcrumbs, which I'm hoping I have more breadcrumbs in my, I just eye it, but this is Italian style, delicious. It adds a little extra like to the recipe. I'm gonna put this stuff over here real quick. I like to add barbecue sauce to my meatloaf, which may be weird, but it's so delicious. So I think this is the one I usually use. Yes. So it's sweet and tangy. Also sweet and sassy. Just depends on, I guess, where you're eating it at. Bono's or Willie Jewell's, which I didn't know. What? Are they owned by the same people? Anyhow. So Kevin gets like ribs from Bono's all the time, and when he does, his meal comes with a bunch of barbecue sauces, which he does not use. So we have a immense amount of barbecue sauce in our fridge. So I like to take about 3 of these and just dump them in. All right, here's the dirty part that I hate. I'm gonna take my rings off, safely put them over here, and then we're gonna, okay, just making sure you're still in frame. We're going to squish and mix together. And then also just make sure that we have the right consistency of breadcrumbs. Yeah, all right. More breadcrumbs. Now, you might be like, Gabby, breadcrumbs aren't keto. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when we want to stick really, really keto, then you can use pork rinds. You just food process them into like a powder, and you use that to be your breadcrumbs instead. But I don't do that all the time. Oh yeah, this is much better. This is starting to stick together. It's the nice good consistency. Little Crockpot story. I've had this Crockpot, I think, since I moved back, and I think I'm gonna upgrade our Crockpot to a new one. This one actually got discontinued. I got it from Walmart. It's known for uneven cooking, so I also like to use these Reynolds slow cooker liners. Life changers. If you've never used a slow cooker liner, for certain things, I don't like using it for all of my meals, but for meatloaf, I like using it. You just open it up, So we're gonna take half of our mixture and you're just gonna press it into the bottom of the crock pot. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let me wash my hands again. So I've got 8 ounces of mozzarella Sargento cheese, and give it a little sniff test, make sure it's still good. It is. You're gonna take this and you're just gonna sprinkle. I'm gonna do a layer of cheese, and to me that looks good. You know, it's a nice layer. It's not, I didn't use the whole bag. There's probably like a half a cup maybe left, but this also wasn't a brand new bag that I opened, so some was probably already missing. This is what we're looking like. And then you're gonna take your remaining meat and you're going to do a thin layer on top. So you're gonna kind of like encase the cheese in between your 2 layers of meat. Yeah, there's a couple corners that like our cheese is poking through, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands one more time. Oh, how you're gonna top it off is you're going to take your ketchup, shake it up, and you're gonna do a squirt. And then I think I'm only gonna take 1 of these. Again, you can skip the barbecue step if you think like it's weird or you don't like barbecue sauce, which is kind of funny because I'm not a barbecue sauce girly, but I do really, really love this recipe. Now I'm gonna grab a spoon and I'm just gonna use the back of it and kind of like mix the ketchup and the barbecue sauce together. Now we're going to shut our crock pot and we're going to put it on low. We're going to set a timer for 6 hours and then it's done. My bangs getting a little crazy. So the side that we're going to be doing today with these is keto. Where is it? Where are they? Oh, here they are. It is Kevin's mashed cauliflower sides. It's essentially like a mashed potato, but it's cauliflower. These are so delicious. I don't know if everyone has them, but they're at our Publix. And this one is mashed cauliflower with cream cheese, cheddar cheese, and a hint of sea salt. Luca also is obsessed with mashed cauliflower, so he's gonna be very excited we're having this for dinner. So it's also super easy and microwavable, which is my personal favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the dishes. I try to keep up with them throughout the day so I don't get overwhelmed at any point with the amount of dishes in our sink. And yeah, our dinner's ready to go. Okay, so update on why I think we have ghosts. Coming from someone who looks absolutely batshit crazy today. Anyhow, ghosts, plural, unsure. I feel like there's 2 that are here currently. I feel like there's one that's like not great, like not a good ghost. And then there's one that is a good ghost. Raise your hand if you believe in ghosts. So the not good ghost, maybe let's start with that one. I'm feeling like a man's energy. I'm feeling like that. Okay, I feel like it could be the man who lived here before us. I'm pretty positive, like 98% positive he died in this house. And when I first moved in and it was just me living here, if you are like from back then, do you remember the ghost story that I told you about like the cabinets opening and like things flying off the walls in the garage? That piped down shortly after that, and then like scary stuff stopped happening, and I was like, okay, well, all of a sudden things are happening again. It's things to do with electronics. So when I do my hair now, because of how it's cut, usually throw some curls into it. And I know for a fact that I turned my curling iron off. I have caught that thing back on twice now. The first time I caught it back on, it had only like clicked back on for a little bit. And like, it's a toggle switch, okay? I know that I turned it off when I set it down. Now I'm unplugging the bitch because I'm not about this life. It only took 2 times for that to happen. So the first time I caught it relatively quick, I was like, what is that smell? Checked on it. My curling iron was back on. And I was like, what the fuck? Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I didn't turn it off. But like, I feel like I did turn it off, okay? So then, I've been very aware of turning it off. Second time it happens. I'm home, did my hair. I'm like, what is that smell? It smells like burning. Mom brain did not remember that I had used my curling iron earlier, but I know that I turned it off. Anyhow, not sure how long it had been on in my office, but a while. And it was on our floor, our wood floor in our office. So thank fuck that it did not catch the house on fire. It didn't burn a hole in the wood, but it definitely was on. It was on. So, and it was on for a while. So now I am over the top about unplugging everything. And then we had a little heater that we used back here in this room. And it just decided the other day that it was going to short out our breaker. I don't even know if that's what it's called because I'm married to an electrician, but I'm not an electrician. But it popped our breaker and half of our house died. And I had to call Kevin and be like, hey, this room, it all turned off. What the heck? So he had me flip the breaker back on and I was like, all right, weird. So I come back here, I turn the heater back on, and I had plugged it into a power cord this time because I had moved it. And I was watching TV. The power cord's also, the TV's hooked into it, and the heater popped the power cord thing. So I went over and I was like, okay, it's definitely the heater, and I went to unplug it. The plug was hot. Could it just be that the heater was old? It was a little old, but like, in my head, I'm like, Ghost. He's fucking with things. So, anyhow, that's my little bad ghost story. Now, I feel like we also have a good ghost, and the good ghost hangs out in Luca's room. And I'm not sure who it is, but all night long, I can hear Luca's rocking chair creak, like someone's sitting in it and slowly rocking. And that one does not give me scary bad vibes. That one gives me very like maternal, I'm keeping an eye out for him vibes. Now, what do I think the ghost is attached to? Maybe the furniture. It was my grandfather's furniture. It was my mom's furniture. Then it was my furniture growing up, and now it's Luca's furniture. So it's been passed down through quite a bit of generations. My grandpa is dead. Do I think it's him? I don't know. I don't feel like it's him. But I also don't feel like it's my grandma, who is also dead, but she shouldn't be attached to that furniture. But again, I'm not really sure how ghosts work. So like, could she have just like been like, I'm going to pay them a visit and keep an eye out over Luca? I don't know, maybe. But it doesn't feel like either of them. But it feels not scary. It feels nice and like it's just keeping an eye out on Luca. So anyhow, hoping that the mean ghost stays here when we move and does not travel with us to the new house, because I ain't about that life. I ain't about that turning my electronics back on, making my shit fry life. But that's my ghost rant. If you don't believe in ghosts and you just think I'm a little crazy, that's fine. But if you do believe in ghosts, sound off in the comments. Let me know your little ghost stories, because it makes me feel a little less crazy and a little less alone, knowing that other people have had to deal with weird shit happening at their houses. So we are doing lunch, and I think I know what I'm gonna have for lunch. I try to, when I can, make both of our lunches simultaneously, so I make sure I eat, because that is something that I've been struggling with. I'm so focused on fixing a meal for Luca that it's not that I've been forgetting to eat, but now me eating has been pushed off to like his nap times or after he goes to bed. So I'm trying to get better at eating with him, which is a little hard if we don't eat the same thing. So I'm trying to get better about us eating the same thing and all of that. So right now I'm keeping him alive with his puffs because we are boiling up some pasta. I took out one of his cubes that I made, the pasta sauce that I made, and defrosted it for him. So that is over here waiting. And then I'm waiting for the water to boil here behind me. I'm gonna make some rigatoni. And typically when I make him pasta, I will also have pasta for lunch. So I just make like 2 handfuls, which is probably too much, but it's okay. I make 2 handfuls of pasta, and I think 2 handfuls should be good today, because then hopefully we'll have leftovers and he can have that for lunch tomorrow, which will be easier on me. But when I make him his pasta, I usually also cook pasta for myself, and I throw an egg in there to hard boil, and then I will make me, it's kind of like an egg salad pasta situation. Basically, I just hard boil the egg, take the egg out, mash it up, add some mayo, some pepper, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and toss it, and that's what I have for lunch. Kind of weird, but it's essentially just like egg salad with pasta. So that is my plan for my lunch today. I've got his laundry going, so both of his sleep suits will be able to be taken with us just in case we have like a blowout or an accident in it. We'll have a backup sleep suit, and I'm just trying to like get everything prepared for today. My plan was to start packing today, but after doing dinner during his first nap, I got sidetracked afterwards and sat down and started doom scrolling on TikTok, and before I knew it, he was awake. He did take his full first nap though, which was nice. So our water's about to boil. I'm gonna throw our pasta in. For babies, you want pasta that is not al dente. You want it pretty cooked, so I always set a timer and I do 15 minutes for rolling water for the pasta. Did you drop it? You did. You dropped it where you can't see it. Uh-oh. Here you go. So, yeah, you want to make sure that it's soft enough for them to gum. So, that's what I'm doing for that. There was something, exciting. I ordered our couch. So, our plan. I don't know if I told you our couch plan. But our plan is, we were going to wait until we moved to order it. But we went ahead and ordered it now so we can have it here. Did we order the largest version? We did. I'm excited because 1, it's going to be huge. But 2, I'm very much like a comfy girly. So seeing the size of this couch and knowing that like movie nights on it are going to be spectacular, I am very excited. There's so many pros to this couch, and I can't wait to get it so I can like review it for you guys and talk about it, because 1, I think that it's affordable for what it is, so I'm hoping that the quality of it is going to be good. Alright. 1, I thought that I heard 2 and half a scoop. And a little bit more for good luck. That was probably way too much, but my hands are tiny, so. Anyhow, I'm very excited to receive the couch because it's a modular couch. So what we're gonna do is put 2 of the pieces together and kind of like test it out, make sure we like it. And then obviously if we do like it, we'll keep it. I'm really hoping that we like it. I'm hoping that it's like everything that we are hoping it's going to be. And then we'll just move all the other pieces. We're going to leave So my thing is we're going to have to open up all of the boxes and make sure that we got all the pieces, because it comes in a million pieces because it's modular and you have to put it together. But we're going to need to make sure we get all of the pieces, and then we'll have to seal all of the boxes back up, the ones that we're not using, and then yeah, figure out if we like it. So we're going to put 2 of the pieces together, basically make a little 2-seater couch in our back room, use that, see how we like it, and test it out that way. And then once we move, we'll do like the big couch configuration, which I'm excited for. So we're gonna see how it holds up to cats. We're gonna see how it holds up to babies. Stains, we're gonna see. Yeah, we hope it's comfy. Yeah. And I've got big plans for this couch, so those big plans will be in another video. I will talk about that because that's gonna be like updates on the house. I need to start a little like notes app in my phone of like things to talk to you guys about in like videos that make sense. You know, does that make sense? Probably doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. So anyhow, we're gonna do lunch, and then I don't know when your second nap is, but I may try to start packing a little bit during your second nap. Make it easy on myself. Yeah. It's 5 minutes away from the noodles being done. You know what I just realized? I never put my egg in. It's fine. So, unsure. I could, I'm like, it takes another 15 minutes on now to do this egg that I wanted. But, his noodles are almost done. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to do for lunch, which I may just end up doing. What do I have? Do I have leftovers? No, there's no leftovers in the fridge. I've got stuff to make a salad. You know what I'm gonna do? I bought this salad for this exact reason. I wanted to get some McDonald's chicken nuggets and recreate my chicken nugget salad, because did you know, I had you guys over the stove and it's steaming up. Did you know McDonald's got rid of their salads during the pandemic? Because I did not realize until like last week when someone brought it up in my comments, and they were like, I've been here since the chicken nugget and salad days of McDonald's. And I was like, oh, those were fond days, and now I miss that. Hopped on DoorDash and I was like, let's see about a salad from McDonald's with some chicken nuggets. And guess what? They got rid of all their salads. So I had Kevin pick up a bag salad. So I think I'm gonna order me some chicken nuggets and just treat myself. Just do a little treat myself today. So I'm gonna go ahead and order that, get it on the way, and see what time it says that Luca's supposed to go down for a nap, because it's almost 1 p.m. Okay, my nuggets are ordered, and in a way this may be a blessing in disguise because I do have extra pasta left over now, and I think I'm just going to take it on our trip with us. My nuggets are already on the way, which is great. So I'm gonna go ahead, fix my salad up, and then come back with you and have a little, hopefully it's as good as I remember. We'll see. All right, it's here. Did I just show you my address? No. Okay, it's here. Do I hate that they put my frappe in with hot food? Yeah, not a fan of that, but it's okay. It made it. I live right down the road from McDonald's, so it is fine. I have no counter space, y'all. What am I supposed to do? All right, and then I got my McDonald's. Try the fries. They're okay. Not like the best fries, but I've also had worse. Okay, the end of it's kind of hitting. Every once in a while. My nuggets almost fell out of the box. They didn't lock it. And I have nowhere to put this bag. Okay. Did I just put the bag on the floor? Yeah, I did. I have no room. Alright. So, if I remember correctly, back in the day, I would tear my nuggets into bite-sized pieces. So that's what we're doing. I also ordered enough nuggets where I could have nuggets tomorrow. Alright. Tore my nuggets up. Put them in my salad. I've got my French fries over here. I need a napkin. I got too excited and I didn't put you guys back up on the tripod. Luca's trying to eat his noodles with no hands. He's just down on his, oh, he used his fingers finally. All right, so if I remember correctly, I don't think I used this ranch for my salads. I think I used the ranch that used to come in the packs, like the actual squishy packs with salads. So I'm gonna use a Lighthouse home style ranch. Hopefully it's just as good. All right. Wow, you've got your sauce all over your face. My French fries just fell over. It's fine. All right, this is what our salad's looking like. We're eating our pastas, huh? No counter space. Can't put stuff over here because it's hot, so help me. All right, let's just do a real quick little taste test. That's damn good. I would like to give a shout out to that person that unlocked that memory that I forgot I had, because this is delicious. Also, I'm sorry if I keep flicking you guys off. That's just the finger that I use to scoop my glasses up. My bad. So we're in the bathroom playing a little bit before we go down for our nap. And by we, I mean just Luca. Mommy has so much stuff to do. I don't have time for a nap. So, we're just playing. We have Scrump here with us. Luca really likes Scrump right now, which I think is really cute. Yeah. We just watched Aunt Shishi. She started vlogging. So we watched her vlog that she uploaded today. I'm trying to teach him. He's been doing his S's and his G's a lot recently. So I'm trying to teach him Shishi because I think that would be cute. Or just she. That way you can call her when you need her. Anyhow, so I have laundry that needs to be put away, but it's his laundry. So I'll probably grab it out of the dryer once I put him down, and I still need to figure out what suitcase I'm bringing, and I need to relook over my suitcase checklist. So that's really annoying. I was going to put away, not put away, but fold Luca's laundry. I've got towels and his laundry in the dryer, and guess what's not dry? The laundry. So I'm having to run it through a second time. I think the dryer here is about to take a poop, which is fine because we're not taking it with us. I'm ready for a brand new dryer. So I think I'm gonna try to pack a little bit. I've been like looking at my list that I have on my phone, and my like goal is to not overpack, which I'm really good at doing. I'm gonna try to bring just what I need and only that. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear to the pin event. I want something that's comfy, but also something that's cute, but also I have to have something I can breastfeed in. That's my plan. I'm gonna try to figure that out, and then also try to pack a little. I think I'm gonna try to bring my duffel bag and not a suitcase. I should be able to fit all of me and Luca's stuff in my duffel bag. Let's see. Another thing I'm very excited for in our new house is I will have a closet big enough that all of my clothes can fit in. So right now, my closet that I use is the closet that is in my office. This is like my summer closet. I've got more clothes here, and then I have half of a closet in our bedroom, which is like my winter closet. So ideally, I'm excited to have it all together because the issue is on Friday when we go down, it's going to be storming and hot. Then it's bringing through a cold front. So then Saturday and Sunday is going to be a little chilly for me, at least. Maybe not for Alicia, but it's gonna be chilly for Luca and I. So I'm like, I also don't know what to wear because how's the hotel gonna feel on the inside, you know, in the room? Is it gonna get hot and stuffy because there's gonna be a lot of people in there, or are they gonna have the air conditioning on? Are they gonna have the heat on? I don't know. Luca's fighting his second nap also. So we're trying to make a game plan of what we're gonna do. You can't check into the hotel till 4 on Friday. So, and it's also gonna be storming. So we have a plan, but we're not fully sure. We're gonna play it by ear. So I need to try to figure out at least what I'm gonna wear on the hot day on Friday, the stormy day, and then go from there. So that's my plan. Okay, so I got my clothes picked out for this weekend. I figured out what I'm wearing down. I figured out what I'm wearing to the show, and then I figured out what I'm gonna wear the day that we're gonna be traveling home. So that is one of the big things that I needed to do and just had no idea. And then it just all kind of came together. But I did realize that I need some more like exciting bottoms. I need some more like long flowy skirts, and I need some more like printed pants. I have a bunch of like these kind of pants, but I really like printed pants, and I need to buy some more of those. But I'm trying to not buy any more clothes until after we move, because then my closet will be all in one area. I can really see what I have and then see what I actually need. So that is my plan. I'm trying to work with what I have now. But we are hosting a giveaway at the show, and I am bringing one of the items to the giveaway, which I have already not accidentally, but I have already packed up. So I need to go show you guys the amount of boxes we have in our front room, and then I need to try to find that item, which is in one of those boxes. Welcome to our box fort. I at least know it's in one of these boxes, but like an idiot, I should have wrote what's on the inside on the side and not the top. So I'm unsure. I can peek in the handles. I just have to remember what else is in the box and what I'm looking for, and I really hope it's not one of these. Okay, so I found it. My part of the giveaway is the Lady Tremaine Pop Funko, so I need to pack this. Luca is still not sleeping, which this isn't like him. Usually he will eventually fall asleep. He's been in his crib for like 30 minutes just rolling around. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm gonna leave him in there. He's not like losing it. He's just like talking to himself and moving around like he's trying to get comfortable, but he's not falling asleep. So I'm just gonna keep packing, and yeah. So our friends who actually own a store down in Orlando, they are the like owners of Go Pin Pro, and they have this cool fanny pack that they came up with that has like a clear window in the front, and then it has these little boards and you can decorate them with your pins. So I'm gonna make a little pin board to take down with me. That's gonna be Haunted Mansion themed. Okay, so this is what I came up with for my front board. So now I'm gonna put it in here and move all of my stuff from my purse into here. So this is all set up and ready to go now. I've got my keys, my wallet, and some snacks in it for me. Luca is finally asleep. I'm kind of just gonna let him sleep till he wakes up. I'm not gonna follow his little sleepy schedule thing because that was rough. So I've got the mashed cauliflower in the microwave. It's very simple. If you want, you can pause to see how simple it is to make it in the microwave. And our meatloaf is done. This is what she's looking like. I'm gonna cut it so we can go ahead and start cooling. Kevin is on his way home and he has like a little 25-30 minute window. Luca's having fun dropping his toys off and looking over the side. He has a little 25-30 minute window where he can eat dinner with us. So we're going to eat and enjoy time with Dada. All right, y'all. Luca is down for bed, and today was a long vlog. I don't know what I'm gonna get it condensed down to, but the last time I checked, it was over an hour and 15 minutes of footage. So hopefully I can get that condensed down a little bit. I am gonna take tomorrow off because I am stressed out right now. I feel like anytime that we have a trip happening, something always is stressing me out with Luca. And that sounds bad, but there's some stuff going on that I think is weird. Thankfully, we have a team of doctors that I can easily email, send videos to, and they will let me know what the next step I need to do is. So we're having one of those situations, and this happened one of the last times we had a Disney trip coming up. He was doing something weird. I took a video of it. I sent it to his neurologist, and she was just like, nope, that's something normal that like babies his age are doing. Like, don't worry about it. So long story short, we are on like seizure watch with him because of what is going on with his brain can cause seizures. So any kind of like weird spasmy thing that he's doing in my head, I'm always like, ooh, what is that? Are you okay? So anyhow, he's done a couple weird things the past couple days. And I feel like today it's just kind of like, I've noticed it more. It's elevated a little bit more. So I was able to, he's doing 3 specific things that are slightly weird. I was able to get 2 on camera. So I emailed those over to his neurologist and sent her a message on our like medical app. And tomorrow morning I'm gonna call the office and let them know that there's a message waiting for her. Hopefully she can get back to us before the weekend and we can kind of get some answers and find out if what he's doing is normal for a 9-month-old or if it's something that we should be concerned about. So once I have some answers, then I feel like I can like talk more about it with you guys. But right now it's freaking me out. I'm not enjoying it. I don't like being on seizure watch. And I feel like being a first-time mom and not knowing like if it's normal for a baby to be doing these things is stressful, but I am very, very thankful that we have such kind doctors that, you know, normally if you see your kid doing something weird, you have to take them into the doctor, you have to do a copay, you have to, you know, go into the office, and they just have an email that we can send videos to and talk to them it says it takes 3 days, but the last time I sent her a message, it took, I think, less than 24 hours. I heard back from her. So I'm hoping it's nothing serious. I'm hoping it's just a baby being a baby. But I've got some more packing to do tomorrow. I gotta wash my hair, make some food, and I'll probably catch up back with you guys starting our trip. Hopefully we'll be starting out on a good foot with great news from the doctor and headed to the pin event.